Hey, you're back with Steve Rode and Damon Day with the Penny Stupid Project. We're here with another Lyft story from Damon about his experience and what he's learned being a Lyft driver and why this is really a good side hustle for you. If you've got some extra time and you're willing to do rideshare, you can make a hell of a lot of money. And Damon, one of the little experiments and tests that we did was what we are calling Lyft Take the Wheel. Tell us about this test.
Well, that's what we called it at the beginning. At the end, it was Jesus take the wheel. Like, get me the hell out of here. I'm going home. So the goal was I was going to accept everything that Lyft gave me for a full 8 hours. Just get in the car, whatever Lyft said to do, okay. You know, I was going to be the good little errand boy, and I was just going to go do it. And I made it 7 hours and 45 minutes until the last two doozy rides, I punched out. I'm like, I ain't doing it. I know this is for the gram, but I ain't doing it. I'm out. So overall, I think it was a good experiment because I know for sure I will never fucking do that again.
We had talked about maybe Lyft has an algorithm that really helps to maximize your revenue and keeps you in a certain area to do the best that you can. And I think what we found out was you can't just trust the app. You have to exercise some driver intelligence and make good choices.
So we tell our kindergartners, make good choices. So, but it started out, I wanted this to be a feel-good story because there were so many people online trash Lyft and trash Uber and it felt like everybody was trashing on them. And I'm looking at it like, this is a great way for people. You don't have to have any special skills other than to be human and breathing and be able to interact with people and have a car. I mean, it's something that anybody can basically do. And so I was like, everybody's getting all over them about this, that, and the other thing. And I was like, no, let's do a feel-good story about how great Lyft actually is. And to be fair, I shouldn't say it totally sucked because I did, as far as let's do the numbers. When Lyft was in control, I did 15 rides and I finished the night with $186. But I can't count that for Lyft because I did 2 Lux rides after I punched out just to save the night. So I made, here it is. I made $145
Very nice.
over 15 rides, which is not great. I always make more than that when I'm actually controlling. So 15 rides, $146. Here's the kicker. I did 220 miles. They had me all over the Phoenix Valley, like all over the place.
What?
Not in any of the good areas, though. It was all over. And I wanted to say, well, will the algorithm recognize that I'm being a team player, right? Will it recognize that I'm just accepting everything and just start stacking ride after ride after ride and really get me going? And for the most part, it did that. It kept me busy all night. I never sat there, but it put me in areas that I would prefer. Let's call them rough. We're talking drug users on the corner. Like it's, not even trying to hide it. You get there and you're like, the pickup is like right around this fucking corner. Are you serious? And
well, here's the funny thing is that you'd have me on the phone and I was felt like your safety line because as you got closer to the bad area of the pickup, you'd be like,
on fire now.
You will not believe what I just saw.
Yeah. And I'm rolling in my wife's Cadillac too. So it's like sticking out like a sore thumb in some of these neighborhoods. But it's for the gram. I'm trying to be a team player here. I'm like, okay, I got to gut this thing out. And so, I mean, all in all, it was something I would not want to do again, but it wasn't something that it was like, I didn't make any money or they weren't keeping me busy, but I have a luxury car, a Lux car, where it would qualify me for higher level rides. Not one time did it give me a Lux ride, not once.
Not right.
And it never put me in an area where I was likely to get a Lux ride. So I feel like instead of the algorithm saying, oh, this guy's being a team player, let's take care of him, I think the algorithm was like, look at this idiot. He's accepting everything. Let's start giving him all the shit that nobody else is going to go get. Oh, you want to go 40 miles out this way and get some crackhead and bring him back? Now, granted, I didn't have any crackheads. That was just a joke. But there could have been because I pulled up and I did pick up somebody that was talking to a homeless, well, I would consider probably on drugs. Although that person, I think, was just bothering my ride because she was in this area.
Wasn't that the hooker?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she was very nice. She was very nice girl. Was not dressed like that at all, but I took her from a bad area into a better area. So we were just chatting. She's a younger girl, and I get my fatherly financial advice kind of going. I think you had that idea I should do like financial advice cab, like cash cab or something like that.
Right, right.
We're going to be sitting together for 30 minutes. Why not see if I can add some value to their life? So I do that a lot, especially when I have younger people in the car. I talk to them about what they do and how they earn a living. And a lot of times I talk to them about, hey, I'm doing this experiment. I'm driving for Lyft and I made $1,000 or $1,100 that first week. And I've got several people that I think, well, at least said they wanted to be Lyft drivers after getting out of my financial advice cab. So anyway, she was very nice and we were chatting and she'd just moved here, like, I don't know, 10 years ago from California, whatever. And somehow it came up and I was like, oh, well, what do you do? And she goes, oh, I'm an independent contractor. And just my naive brain, just like not even clicking with me. And I'm like, oh, okay. So like, well, what exactly do you do? And she goes, things.
Look out.
And I go, oh, got it. Okay. And then I, abandon that line of questioning. But
so
anyway.
at your advice, if anyone wants to do a Lyft Take the Wheel or Jesus Take the Wheel, your advice?
So, well, here's the thing. I did that my first week for the most part. But your first week, you're very naive and you're trying to learn your city anyway. So it's actually kind of good when you're first getting started. It's not something you're going to want to do if you already know your city and you're getting your own strategies. But that first week, you don't know where the rider's going anyway. So you don't really have much of a choice when you're picking your rides that first week. But once you hit gold, which is where I was a gold level when I did this experiment. So I knew the shit that I was going to be getting into when I accepted the ride, which I think made it worse because now I'm like, oh, I know where I'm going here. So I would probably suggest not to do that unless it's your first week or two.
Roger that.
And don't look at what you do your first week and then project that, especially if you don't have a great week, because you're going to just get better and better. You're going to learn tips. You're going to learn tricks.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I know what this means. Subscribe, man. Come on, right here. Hit the button. We got like 80 subscribers now. We're doing
subscribe,
good.
Follow, click the bell. Don't be out of the loop.
No.
Yeah, so as bad as it was, and it was good until it got midnight and it had me in some shady areas, and there was the last two, I just canceled the ride. I got there, and I've told both those stories on different videos, so I'm not going to tell the story here. But
bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Stuff wasn't feeling right to me, and some stuff was going down, and I was like, I'm out. I canceled it. So finally, I punched out 7 hours, 45 minutes. You got to give me credit for that. Yeah. I drove my ass as fast as I could back to Scottsdale and got 2 Lux rides to finish the night at $186 because I grabbed 2 quick luxury rides when I got back to the area that I should have been in the whole night. So it made me an extra quick $40-50. And then I went home and I think I talked to you like 3 a.m. because you're 3 hours ahead of me. And I'm like, I'm never going to do that again.
I had a terrible night's sleep because I was just following you the whole time. I'd wake up and look at the phone, make sure you weren't at a hospital or a police station.
You're like, where the hell is he at now? Is that the desert?
Hey.
Is this Breaking Bad? He's in the middle of the desert and he's been stopped for 20 minutes. What's he doing?
You say that, but the problem is that Google Maps and the Lyft map has not kept up with satellite pictures. And so sometimes it does look like you're in the middle of the freaking desert. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, please God.
You're like, this is going to be a good video to edit.
I agree.
All right. Yeah. So if you want more Lyft tips, you want more updates, you want more success tips on how to make money as a side hustle rideshare driver, be sure to stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe, follow, ring the bell, get notified, and we'll be back with more tips.
Yes, because I have learned a lot. So now you know what not to do. Now we'll start doing some videos sharing with you some strategies that you can do to maximize your revenue per day and then also to maximize your revenue per hour.
Knowledge is power.
All right. See ya.
Peace.